Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for a bonus episode of The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets. Now, obviously it was 4 episodes long, even though this is all being done in one live stream, by the way, so everyone in chat's still hanging around. I appreciate that. But yeah, we beat the game, and I'm actually in my BSX folder right now. I've backed out of Ancient Stone Tablets, so you can see the other BSX games. There's also a sort of lost level sort of thing sequel, extra levels or whatever, of F-Zero, but I couldn't find a working ROM for that one, so I haven't put that on here. But I have the Chrono Trigger visual novel Radical Dreamers. I have the original Legend of Zelda remake, I guess, but it's not really. Third Quest and Fourth Quest, they're separate. And of course we have Ancient Stone Tablets, which, as you have seen, is in separate folders. And of course we finished week 4, where we have our completed save. Yeah, I know. It was going to take longer than 4 hours, obviously, but for the stream, because, you know, I had to go away, get a drink and stuff. But, you know, it happens. And you know what also happens? Glitches, because we had one in week 3. That was funny. But now we're actually going to force them, because we have a completed file, and we've also made a restore point after beating the game. So we have a complete file that we can reload forcefully, no matter which week we're on. Yes, it will bug out if we do load that save state in the wrong week. But the SRAM file, the built-in game save, will be updated according to the restore point. That is what we care about. So we're going to hop back into number 1 again. And look, we've got all of our restore points just in case we want certain items for certain points. But this is where we're going to break the game, because we're going back to week 1 with our week 4 completed save file. So we have all the items, all of the equipment, even all the Ancient Stone Tablets, which we shouldn't have, including items from the dungeons that we're going to be going into in the first place. The reason being, if you go into areas that are not available in that week, basically anything that is under the clouds, that is normal A Link to the Past from 6 years prior. And if we go into buildings, because how the ROMs were restored by the modding community and ROM hacking community, when they got the data from the ROMs to build off of to restore it, the only data that was kept was most of the cutscenes, most of the battles, the timing programming, but they didn't have all of the indoor maps. So if we go into areas, we can basically go walk through walls, basically. Or we might end up in places that we're not supposed to be, because all the maps are screwed up, because they're not supposed to have anything there. So that's kind of the gimmick that we're going for today. So we're going to boot up week 1 again. Again, notice that the title of the game just says Ancient Stone Tablets. Each one of each week says the same thing, so that the save data, as I've set up in the virtual server of the Super Nintendo Mini, that's how it handles the save data. I've tied it to all 4 because they match the exact same file header. That's why the save states also get carried over. As you see, the game is working fine because we haven't loaded up the save yet. So we can just skip this, which is thankful. And we still have our completed file, even though we're here. I think you showed me something like this one day. Yeah, I did. This is what I was showing you off. I was just breaking the game because I was having some fun. We're just going to start. We're not supposed to, but, you know, ROM hacks. I would assume if this was officially done, it wouldn't let you load a file like this. Ah, so you've awakened. We're not going to go through this, because I've got all the equipment even though you haven't even given me the bag yet. In fact, if you really wanted to, if you stick within the confines of the week that you're in, and just build up your score even more, you can pretty much max out your score by just basically playing it as a New Game Plus. Just avoid going out of the designated area for the week, you know? So even with the Titan Mitts or the Power Gloves, don't pick up those rocks to go out of the play area for that particular week. You can pretty much New Game Plus this, and keep building up your score. So, in a way, think of this as New Game Plus as well. So that's the first thing. So let's head out. Notice that when we were in there, actually, the wall behind him was still blown up. I'll go back in there, actually. The chests behind there should also be still open, because it's part of our save file. Yep, they're all open, so that's all good. It's all kept the same. The thing is, it just auto-saved my game again every minute, so that's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's for shits and giggles. Yeah, exactly. So, we have everything. If I check the map, that's what we're locked off to. If you go out of any of those areas, you're going to be starting to break the game, because that's not part of the actual game. That's still underdeveloped or in development for the next week of broadcasting, and therefore things are going to break. And I assume that because they were trying to keep the memory down, there's not a lot of indoor space for dungeons and stuff, which might explain the weird designs of certain dungeons in terms of map layout, and the fact that you can't go to previous dungeons, because the data for those dungeons don't exist no more, so they just have to give it to you. Plus, it works because they don't want you going into dungeons that you're not supposed to be, because it's not part of that week, and you're wasting your time, basically. So, however, if we do go out of that area, we can break things, so let's go do that. I think the first thing I want to do, actually, is go to Lake Hylia. The enemies are normal to an extent. We've actually got a blue soldier here, a blue arrow soldier, which we're not supposed to be fighting. So he's corrupted, to say the least. I mean, he's basically drawing from incorrect sprites, because he's not supposed to be an enemy in this game. All the soldiers are fine. Notice that we weren't fighting any soldiers. That's still a holdover from when they're building week 3. Yeah, this area is completely broken. If I go down, I'm probably going to break the game. Would you be able to speedrun this game? The time still ends exactly the same. You can't beat the game any faster. It starts and ends as defined. Oh, I screen wrapped. I don't want to be doing that because I'll go too far. So let's swim back up so that we're back on correlation. But yeah, this is broken. And the original Waterfall Wishing area is right down here. But yeah, this camera doesn't want to scroll any further down. Because it's all broken. It's not supposed to be accessed, so that's a problem. Let's go back into the main play area for a sec. Actually, what is underneath the, Let's go check underneath the bridge. Let's see if there's actually an area there. We're just going to ignore the dialogue at the bottom. Again, if we had the MSU2 patch, to actually have, like, the fan dub broadcast go on, again, it would be talking over me, or I'll be talking over it. It'd be super annoying, especially for when we're doing this sort of shit. I mean, I guess you could speedrun the game, like, but the ending would still pretty much be exactly the same. You would only save, like, minutes and seconds. I can't talk to this guy. Maybe it's because I already had the bottle from him, but I don't know if he's actually supposed to give you anything in week 1. Because you're not supposed to be able to get down here in week 1, but he is still part of the map data, so I don't know. I'm just going to play the flute to get out of here. Because we're in week 1, we do not have the additional warp zones. They're tied to the ROM, so not tied to the save. So let's go back this way. I want to go down south. The problem is that obviously we're not able to teleport a lot, so we have to run all over the place. But we're able to get out of softlocks by using the rewind feature, or if you're using a different traditional emulator, save states and rewind. I mean, you can. That's how the game was originally built. It was built with voice acting in mind. It was broadcasted. And fans have obviously made it themselves. There's a green soldier that's not loading properly, because they're not actually enemies in this. You can see that the stones are still kept here, though. So these areas were in development. Do we dare try to go in Link's house? Oh, it's still working, but why is there a Zelda here? Thank you, young one. May the light lead you to your destination. I think that's a... Is that actually intended? I haven't tested everything. I find new things all the time. I think... Yeah, I know. I'll cut that out in the recording. But yeah, it's, I think that's like a holdover, like in case you do get over here and you're not supposed to. Either that or Zelda's hanging out in Link's house to reminisce, and then she gets chased by monsters, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know how she gets past the rocks, to be fair. Maybe she can jump. It'd be nice if we could do that. What happens if we go down here? That's not a fairy fountain. Alright, which way do we go? We're in a void. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm just ahead. Let's not do that then. Let's go this way. And we're soft locked. That's when we do this. Press X. Let's load back in here. Let's go north. Nope, we can't go north. Let's go south. Whoa! The game died. It's like the tent glitch in Earthbound. There's like a weird memory overflow happens when checking the corner, and then it just bugs out. It's kind of funny. Again, we're not supposed to be here. Rocks aren't loading properly because we don't actually have those rocks in week 1. This is all different. If you remember, this was all impacted and there was actually a cave down there, but nope, the cave's on the edge this time, so that's a thing. Let's have a go north here. Well, he still says the same thing as he should in week 2, but remember, this is week 2 stuff. No, that's week 3 stuff, excuse me. Week 2 and week 3 are probably still in development at this point, which is probably why it's just left like this, because you wouldn't notice them either. And these aren't actually rendering as rocks. That's just garbage data, so we can't actually pick them up even with the Titan mids. So we can't go that way. Oh boy. Right, it's fine. Attack of the killer glitch-riding cuckoos. Now, here's another thing. Caves, they don't lead anywhere. They just don't have any data to go into. So, we're not going to stress about that too much. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, that was the cave that we went in with a mole. We can't actually get in there. Weird random texture for those rocks. Yeah, it's not even rendering as a rock. We can't pick it up. It's just garbage data, because it's not loading properly. I mean, like, we're not supposed to... Look, we're actually able to go further down on the map than we're supposed to. It's not supposed to scroll that far, because this is not loading properly. In fact, this entire area that we're in right now doesn't even exist in ancient stone tablets. So that means even if we bomb this open, yes, it will be saved as open in our file, but we can't go in there. Like, this is all old stuff from A Link to the Past. This is stuff that hasn't been removed yet. Some more garbage data. I don't know why, it just looks like weird bumholes just stuck around the place. Got some weird screen wrapping going on. Don't want to be stressing over that, really. So we don't mess with it. Leaving the intended game data could be dangerous. Yeah, none of this was available. Keep in mind. So, like, we can open all these caves and we just can't do anything here. It's kind of nuts. Right, so what we're going to do is Ocarina. And we're going to head back to the magic shop. Yeah, let's have that one. So where else can we go that we're not supposed to be at? Across the bridge, perhaps? Maybe they didn't edit this entire map square. No, they have edited this entire map square. The fairy fountain here is not here. This is probably where you can get a lot of the beta stuff to show up. Ah, this is fun. Let's go into Dungeon 7. Well, that didn't exactly work out properly. It is still registering as Dungeon 7, but the map's not loading properly. It's just garbage rooms that are just all over the place. That's because it hasn't loaded the map correctly, because we've come through a different entry point, but it spat us out just after the start of Dungeon 2. Wait, why is that locked? Yeah, as you can see, the map is just not working. I think it's because it's registering the big chest in Dungeon 7. That particular one is not open yet. If we leave and go back in, it might fix itself. No, it's too shut. Huh, interesting. Why is it like that? Can we get down there? Is the map now working? The map is now working. It still says that we have actually got the map, but we haven't been through these rooms. So I'm actually kind of curious why the chest isn't open. Well, now I've got the dungeon map again. If I pause... Oh yeah, it says that the boss key doors are already open as well. It'll be funny if I opened it up and it just did nothing. That'd be pretty weird. but it would also make sense. Oh! Okay, New Game Plus takes that into account. Interesting. Oh, maybe if you played it on the second... Oh, is that just like a failsafe? Like, if it's just not supposed to be like this, it just chucks in 300 rupees as a failsafe. Maybe it's like same point value, but because I've already got the item, it defaults to a similar point value that is always replaceable. I don't know, that might be a debug thing. That was worth searching out for. It was because I went through the... They obviously had the idea to make that Dungeon 7, but obviously when I walked through it, there was no Dungeon 7 data. And the map screen that it was supposed to spit me into just happened to be that room in Dungeon 2 in week 1. Obviously... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on. Hang on a minute. I'm in the wall. No. Ah, no, get back in the wall. Ah, wow. I don't know how that happened, but he knocked me into the wall. It would have been nice if I could have used that. And there's not going to be any exit point up there either, so Death Mountain's just completely off limits. Even in week 3, it won't be the right dungeon, so it won't take us out, so it's not going to work, unfortunately. Got hit when I was Pegasus running. I mean, yeah, but that's like, that part of the map's not changed from the original. So, I don't know why the collision was a bit wonky there. What happens? Oh god, we're in a dark room. Let's go this way. No, that happens again. Oh, it's too visible. Let's go down. No, that's not the way we can go. Sometimes you can find your way back into the game world. Oh! 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 I found enemies in the darkness! What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Oh, I don't even know where he went. Oh. No, I can't get him. I can't go up. No, I'm just ahead again! How about we get out of there before we lose the ability to re... Oh. Oh. Oh dear. That's as far as we can go back. Oh no. Actually, I have a plan. No, I can't do it. I can't go any further back. I'm stuck! Oh, more enemies. Wow, okay, I activated something. This is weird. Whoa! Rude. Okay, I just activated something by trying to walk away. Interesting. I'm running! I don't know where I'm going. This is pretty creepy. Right, you know what? We're kind of stuck in there, so what we're going to have to do is reload our week 4 file from the restore point to clock our save back to when we finished week 4 by loading that in. Don't worry, this is fine. So we click A. It's obviously going to glitch up because it's not on the correct ROM, but that is fine. SRAM is now updated. Now we boot up the game normally, and then we'll have our save data back. And then we can just continue exploring. I wasn't even planning to actually go down there. I wanted to go into the sanctuary. But yeah, you see why I mean this is just fun to mess around with. We're just going to places we're not intending to go to, and it breaks things. And there we are, we got our file back. Back to the end of week 4. You know, in all my attempts to stream this, I never got past week 3. So I never actually got to show this off on stream. Like, all these, like, weird shenanigans when trying to go to places you're not supposed to. Actually, I wonder if I can get past these guys. Should be able to do that, shouldn't I? Because that map changes every week. So if I go around this way and just open up these rocks, because the soldiers are in the way to stop us from doing that. Well, if I just go round them. We'll go do the Sanctuary in a minute. I've got curious on this now. Because, like, if you come over this way, you need to pick up the... No, you don't even pick up rocks. This is just part of this area. I like how they've actually kept that part of the map, though, because... Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of the way to get into Kakariko. That's not a thing. Aha! I find that hard to believe. Yeah, I've already saved Princess Zelda, even though she hasn't run away yet. Oh, boy. We can actually go in here. Oh, okay, so that's where this spot is. We found out what that room was, with the two skeeters. Helpful to know. Alright, well, since we're on this side, what we'll do is go this way. I just made everyone get mad. Run! Actually, is this sign going to say anything? Nope, it's just blank, because there's no data for it. Actually, I haven't tried the warps in the water either. Maybe I should try those. Sanctuary! As I bash down the doors. Oh boy. Yeah, you're mostly just going to end up in, like, this kind of void most of the time, because there's just no map data. I just activated something, I don't know what I did, but... Okay. I'm ahead. Clearly not intended. Right, got a flee. I want to see if these warps actually work. That works. Nope. Nope! That's a freeze. This area is still looking the same. Oh, actually, I've just noticed some graphical errors here. Look at this. Look at this. Little weird blocks. I might go in the forest in a minute, actually. Well, it's not playing Kakariko's music here. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a pain. I also feel like it's just going to be the same thing now. Is there anything else different? Do you say anything? Oh, yeah. So they're not programmed to flee. That's good. No! That just looks funny to me. Okay, so they got a lot of the script done for the outside. Again, it's mostly outside data that was kept. And it seems like that they kept a lot of the data for when you talk to people. Oh, well that's a soft lock. But we saw the massive difference, which was like Lake Hyrule. We just can't get up a Death Mountain, unfortunately. This seems the same. Oh, that's interesting. There's a cave in the top of a tree. Don't think that's supposed to be there. Actually, is the maze over here still the same? Oh, it is! They haven't changed this yet. The cave is still here, though. The heart piece is still there. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Out of dungeon stuff is normally saved. Can I not get over there? No! I can't get over there. Oh, no. That's annoying. I can't find out if I can actually get that heart piece. Oh, that's actually annoying. You know what we haven't been to yet? We haven't been to the desert. Let's go do that. That's kind of like the only other area that we can actually get to. That'll be the final area. What secrets do you have? Oh, I can't take the shortcut. Bob Saget. The glitchy rock I can't pick up. I need, like, the onyx gloves or something stupid. I need the power bracelet level 9. That's a stacking, power bracelet trick in the original, Link's Awakening. I could not think of the game for a second there. Heart is an asterisk. That's the word. You know, you'd think that I would get that considering, you know, being English. I'm just stupid. That looks like a jumping squirrel. Oh, hello there. I'll take that. Oh! Level 5 takes us into level 1? Oh, I can't move, though. I'm stuck. Right, onto the desert, then. Yeah, I wasn't checking every door, because it's just going to be the same thing over and over. Whoa, that just looks weird. Oh, the dude's here. Oh! He killed me. Oh, this is my funeral song. You know. Kakariko Village. I rest in peace. Oh, God. I died by talking to the guy. He actually killed the game. Just see that. Look, boom. It actually makes like a boss death noise when that happens. No, I just swing my sword. He literally cut my throat. Listen to that. Look, listen carefully. He cut my throat and I died. Oh, it's funny. Seriously, you can't make this shit up, man. The game breaks differently every time. Whoa, that's violent. Don't talk to him. Let's not talk to him anymore. Oh, God, that's terrible. Freaking cut my throat and then caused me to explode. Whoa. Oh, God, the vultures are the things that you find in the grass. Oh, this is all normal. Well, A Link to the Past normal. Actually, I just realised I'm walking into these caves. That didn't actually twig. I didn't realise I was actually walking into the caves. That's interesting. You know, we haven't been able to get in anywhere that would potentially have any Dark World portals. See what happens. Does it take us straight to Ganon? I don't know. Did they even implement that? Or just Dark World just garbage data? Who knows? Oh, I don't have the book on my door. I can't do that. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Actually gave me a jump scare. I have been cursed because I cannot pray. Holy Hylia. Oh God, what the fuck? Do I do it again? Well, the desert is death. Death desert, confirmed. Holy hell. Oh, that just looks weird. Oh, it just looks weird. Oh, he's a freaking tombstone with a bunch of, like... Oh, God, that's here. Oh, it's the bodies of the, what's it? The bodies of the thieves. They're the monoliths, but I can't reach any of them. That's actually quite annoying, because you need them to get in the Dark World and use the mirror to get that one. You need to get on Death Mountain just to get that one, and... the one in the, that the Dark World Zora gives you, that's not even a thing. So you can't even attempt to see what they would give you. Probably 300 rupees as a default. But yeah, I think the only thing that we ought to try now is, oh, the problem is I got to run all the way over there. I think the last thing I want to try and do is to see if I can go get the Master Sword. I mean, maybe there's no guard block in the way, I don't know. Because you're not able to access that until week 2, but that's week 2. That's pretty close. So, because we're on week 1. So it's the earliest time that we can try. And that, again, that's why I wanted to do this on week 1. Oh, I got my throat cut and then I exploded. I got smited. That's hilarious. That actually gave me a jump scare. I just immediately went, I'm hitting the reset button. Immediately. Oh boy. Oh, that was good. Wait, this looks normal. Is this normal? I think this is normal. Yeah, this is normal! The sword ain't there. Let's try it. The music actually plays, though. That's normally a, actually, here's a dungeon entrance. Oh, well, I'm in the middle of 2 rooms. That's a great starting spot. I wonder if the mushroom's still here. Nope, mushroom's gone. Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely the original Lost Woods. Oh! Whoa, that took a while to load. Touch me again. Yeah, the game has to think about it for a moment. Hey, what's hitting you again? Oh, it's a thief. Okay, your stuff's gonna get stolen. That's interesting. So these do function, but the game has to think about it for a moment. You can still go to the Master Sword's pedestal. That still reads the same. It does say that I have picked up the Master Sword. So that's cool. That actually worked. I thought that was going to be broken, but not the case. Instead, I got hit by a thief, and the game froze for a second, and I had to think about what to do. I'm guessing that was almost removed, but not, so it was just quite fragmented in the code, and it just somehow functions still. Because why else would it be that slow to actually react? Oh god, there's no one. No, please don't. I don't want what you're selling, or what you want me to sell you for free. You know what I mean? But yeah, actually no, I was about to say that was going to be it, but I want to go to the Bumpkin's house. That's literally the only other corner of the place that we haven't been to yet. Do it all on stream. Every time I check one of those things, I think it's going to kill me. Rental store's not here. Oh, the Bumpkins are now Zora's trying to cut things with Mecha Sonic's face. They still have their dialogue though. Interesting. I don't know why they changed the text on that one though. Let's go in. And nothing. I guess how I'm going to finish this off is just stay with Zelda in Link's house, I guess, because that's unique and she actually functions there as a normal NPC. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if she disappears when it's time for her to get kidnapped in week 1. I mean, I'm not going to sit around just for like 20 minutes and find out if that's the case. There's no way for me to speed this up, so... But if you guys want to experiment any further, go right ahead. But I think I'm going to call it there, so I'm going to go back to Link's house. Because there's no way for me to access Chris Houlihan, because clearly they removed that as a debug feature where the game can't send you to a room. I mean, it is sending me to a room, it's just a room that's not developed. So, you know, it's still got like a valid warp signature, if that makes sense, in the code. So Chris Houlihan, even if that room does exist still in the code, I don't think I can reach it. Unless I do the same tricks, but I think they sorted that out for the download. But yeah, that's gonna be it. The light leads you to your destination, when the way of the hero leads to the trifles. Is it hearts? No, nothing in the pots at all. So yeah, this house still exists in week 1, which is very interesting, because you don't get here until week 3. And Zelda's actually in here chatting, and you could talk to her like a normal NPC. It's very odd. But I think that's actually a good point to finish this. So yeah, no worries, Blue Shadow. We're just wrapping things up. Thank you all for coming and watching this entire live stream. From beginning to end, 100%, plus bonus episode of... Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets. Obviously, as I said, next LP on the day that I'm doing this would be tomorrow on Halloween. At the time of recording this, which is Halloween, 30th of October 2021. I'm going to be tomorrow doing Shadow Man Second Coming. So, Glitch killed you. Thank you very much. What does that say? Graceful, elegant eggplant kipper. Okay. Oh, and then it's got my initial Scatlink. Most of that wasn't fitting, but that worked. Oh, Glitchy stumped, yeah. Furtive, brave, Daikon, Deluminati. Okay. I mean, I guess as the light is supposed to lead me to victory, deluminating that victory would pretty much spell death. So, I'm just finding connections everywhere today. Twitch, you're weird. You're proper weird. But hey, that's going to be it for Ancient Stone Tablets. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the glitchiness that we have experienced. Obviously, if you do it on other weeks and you go into different doorways, you would have different effects as well. You would probably end up in different rooms, because I'm assuming that there's a small amount of room data, and therefore it changes every week. That would make sense, because download size could be a bitch back in those days. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense why it would have to be recreated as well, because most of that data would probably be streamed when you are playing the game instead of like being pre-patched. Instead of all being there, and they had to obviously modify that. But yeah, that's pretty much the get for Ancient Stone Tablets, so I thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the glitchiness, hope you enjoyed getting my throat slit. I mean, that was a horror moment, weren't it? Friggin' jump scare. But yeah, I'm going to end off now, so I hope you see you guys next time for Shadow Man Second Coming or anything I do on the channel, or even check out the Nerd Herd for our weekly scheduled live streams. I'm just dropping them all in chat right now, ironically. But yeah, that'll be it. So, see you guys next time.